Right, WeaponCollector here. Right, it's going to be a new series, another making a item. So this time it's going to be making a bowie knife from a machete blade. So this will be part one of maybe 3 or 4 parts. First part will be me showing you what I plan to do and then starting it this time. So this is a broken machete blade, basically. So what I'm going to do, cut a handle into it, reshape the blade, put a handle on it, and then turn this into I think it'll be around about a 10-inch blade bowie knife. So what you'll see now will be me working on it, and then in a future video possibly finishing it. If I don't get to finish it this time, you'll see me finish it in the next part, but I may finish it in this part and then I'll do a separate video doing a bit of a cutting test with it, and possibly may do a separate video sharpening it. Who knows, we'll see where it goes, but at the minute there's the basic idea. Now I'll get working on it. That's not a knife, that's a knife. So yeah, there it is. I rushed it a bit. It only took me about 3 hours to make, but I'm really happy with it. Looks really good. It's got a nice solid oak handle. Still see a bit of the glue's not dried there, but I did it this method so I didn't have to wait for the glue to dry. So I did a sort of standard straight guard in the end, quite a big guard. Don't know how well you'll be able to see that. I'll do some pictures at the end so you can see it better. Bit of leather there, that just keeps it all tighter and everything. I use these bolts, can't remember what they're called now, I'll show you them though. But they sort of go in to one another, not like a normal bolt, they're sort of hidden. So there's that there. Use those. I'll tell you why I use those, because I knew if I use those I don't have to wait for the glue to dry to be able to use this. I could pretty much use it straight away now. It will need a sharpen because it's still really only got the factory machete edge, which isn't really sharp, but I'll do that in the next bit. The next video I'll do a sharpening and a cutting test. But I'm very happy with it. I think it looks like a proper beast of a bowie, don't it? Tell you what though, something really nice about this, they're really light. If you ever want to make one of these, I highly recommend it, because you can get a great big bowie like that, and it's probably about half the weight of a standard bowie that would have a blade twice as thick as that. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. Oak handle with a dark oak finish on it. Those bolts, whatever they're called, I'll find out the name. Full tang. I may drill a hole for a lanyard eventually. It is, I think it was 9-inch blade, or maybe longer. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Oh, 9 3/4, so it's 1/4 of an inch under 10 inches. And the whole thing overall is 14.5 inches long. Yeah, it's a very lightweight but big bowie. I'm very happy with it. I think that looks great. So what I'll do next then, I'll do a sharpen of it. So we'll do a part 2 where I sharpen it and then I'll do a bit of bottle cutting with it, I reckon. And then one day I might make a sheath for it. I don't know yet. Yeah, there it is. WeaponCollector's machete bowie, I suppose it's called. You know, that's what it's made from, a machete blade. But I would highly recommend doing one of these if you've got an old broken blade, or even if you just want to make a bowie. Get some really cheap machetes for like £3, and all you need is an angle grinder and some other bits, and you're away, you know. But you can pin this if you want, but I used those bolts because I knew I could whack those bolts in and then the knife would be instantly ready to go. Quicker process, you know. I didn't have to wait for any glue to dry for it to be ready to show you. Yeah, so there it is. I'll do one more part then, and that'll be the sharpening and some cutting, and once I've finished this little section I'll show you some pictures. Alright, don't forget to watch the pictures. See you later. Before you leave, if you ever wanted to support this channel, you can now via Patreon or by shopping at Amazon.com and Gearbest. There's more info below if you need that. Remember, if you want to get full notifications for this channel, click the bell, and I'll see you later. Cheers.